Welcome to the ACA IELTS series. Today, we will go over Dinithi's 8.5 scoring IELTS prep routine.
Hi everyone. I'm Dinithi, I'm 23 years old, and this is how I scored an 8.5 on my IELTS exam. Yes, you heard that right. And guess what? I did it within just 1 month of focused preparation. Morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Focus was on listening and reading. The IELTS listening test consists of 4 sections with increasing difficulty. You will listen to conversations or monologues, and you need to answer 40 questions in 30 minutes. These could be multiple choice, sentence completion, or matching exercises. The audio is played only once, so focus and note-taking are key. I started with listening practice because I'm fresh and focused in the morning. I used Cambridge IELTS books 1 to 18, listening tests. I practiced with headphones to simulate real exam conditions. I also noted down common mistakes, like missing keywords. The reading test has 3 passages and lasts 60 minutes. You need to answer 40 questions, ranging from true, false, not given, multiple choice, matching headings, and sentence completion. It tests your ability to read quickly and identify specific details or main ideas. For reading practice, I used a timer and practiced completing all 3 passages in 50 minutes to leave time for review. My trick? Skimming and scanning for key information. I learned to quickly identify the question type, true/false or not given, and MCQs. Here is a pro tip. I read The Economist or BBC News articles daily to improve my speed and vocabulary for reading. 2. Afternoon, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Focus was on writing tasks 1 and 2. In IELTS Academic Writing Task 1, you need to describe a graph, chart, map, or diagram in at least 150 words. You're tested on your ability to identify key trends, compare data, and write clearly and concisely. Task 1. I focused on mastering a clear structure for my answers. Introduction, overview, key comparisons. I practiced writing concise introductions by paraphrasing the question. For graphs and charts, I identified and compared key trends instead of describing everything in detail. Task 2 is an essay where you must write at least 250 words on a given topic. You're required to present arguments, express opinions, or discuss problems and solutions. This task carries more weight than Task 1, so it's crucial to score well here. Task 2. I brainstormed for ideas using simple strategies like writing down pros and cons or arguments for and against a topic, planning my essay for 5 minutes before writing. I analyzed Band 9 model essays on websites like IELTS Liz to see what made their arguments clear and strong. I focused on clear arguments with specific examples, proper paragraph structure, introduction, body paragraphs, conclusion, natural use of linking words like however, on the other hand, and furthermore. Pro tip: I paid special attention to grammar and sentence variety. I practiced writing complex sentences naturally without overcomplicating things. In the evening from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Focus was on speaking practice. About the speaking test. The IELTS speaking test is a face-to-face interview lasting 11 to 14 minutes and is divided into 3 parts. Part 1. The examiner asks general questions about familiar topics like your hobbies, work, studies, or family. Part 2. You are given a cue card with a topic, and you have 1 minute to prepare a short speech. You then need to speak for 2 minutes on that topic. Part 3. This is a discussion where the examiner asks deeper, more abstract questions related to the Part 2 topic. The speaking test evaluates your fluency, pronunciation, grammar, and ability to use a wide range of vocabulary naturally. In the evenings, I dedicated 90 minutes to speaking practice, focusing on improving fluency, pronunciation, and confidence. Practice with a partner. I found a study partner to simulate the test. My partner acted as the examiner and asked questions, timing each part accurately. This gave me a real test feel. If I couldn't find a partner, I recorded myself answering questions. Listening to my recordings helped me identify areas where I needed to improve, like mispronunciations, awkward pauses, or repeating words. IELTS cue cards for Part 2. I used IELTS cue cards to practice speaking on random topics. Cue cards typically include prompts like, describe a place you visited. Talk about a favorite book or movie. Describe a time you helped someone. My goal was to speak for the full 2 minutes without stopping too much. I learned to use filler phrases like, that's an interesting question. Let me think for a moment. What I'd like to talk about is. These phrases bought me time to organize my thoughts. I prepared answers to common topics that often appear in the IELTS speaking test. Some of the topics I focused on were travel, talk about a trip you recently took. Technology, how has technology changed the way we communicate? Family, describe a family member you admire. Work/studies, what do you enjoy most about your work or studies? Vocabulary practice. At the end of each practice session, I reviewed new vocabulary I had learned during the day and practiced using it in sentences. For example, if I learned words like exquisite, meaning beautiful, or transformative, meaning life-changing, I used them in my answers. Example, the scenery was absolutely exquisite, and it completely transformed my experience of traveling. This not only improved my speaking, but also enhanced my writing skills. Bonus tip: to improve pronunciation and learn natural intonation, I watched native speakers on YouTube. I specifically searched for IELTS Speaking Band 9 Sample Answers. How to speak English fluently like a native. I also shadowed, repeated aloud, what the speakers said to match their pace, tone, and rhythm. To improve and maintain my time management every Sunday, I did a full-length mock test under real exam conditions where I allocated 40 minutes for listening. Reading, 60 minutes for the reading section and 60 minutes for writing. Speaking. I timed myself or asked a friend to act as the examiner. This helped build confidence and identify areas where I still needed work. My advice to IELTS test takers is, if you're preparing for IELTS, here's what I want you to remember. Consistency is key. Study daily, even if it's just 2 to 3 hours. Set goals. Break your preparation into small, achievable targets. Focus on all sections equally. Don't just practice what you're good at. Stay positive. It's normal to struggle at first, but trust the process. Improvement takes time. I want you to know you're capable of achieving any band score you aim for. If I could do it in 1 month, you can too. I made sure to avoid some common mistakes that a lot of IELTS students make. Ignoring time limits. Practicing with a timer is crucial. The real exam is all about speed and accuracy. Overusing memorized phrases. Examiners can tell when you've memorized answers, especially in speaking and writing. Be natural. Neglecting weaker areas. I gave extra time to writing because it was my toughest section. Identify your weakness early and focus there. Skipping mock tests. Full practice tests helped me feel prepared and reduced exam day anxiety.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope this video helps you prepare for your IELTS exam and inspires you to aim for that band 8.5 or higher. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more IELTS tips and motivation.